Hey guys, so today I'm going to be giving you a few tips and tricks to kind of tone down if you got really oily complexion like I do, to kind of some products that I found over the last year or so that have really helped me tone down the oiliness of my complexion. I don't know, I just have a really oily complexion. I wish I didn't. I wish I actually had more of a dry complexion. I'd rather be moisturizing than trying to get rid of oil, but unfortunately that's just the way it is. So I found a few products that I'd like to share with you. The first is actually a facial wash that I've used for quite a while now, and it's relatively new, I guess, to the market. It is the Deep Clean Neutragena cleanser mask. It's the Shine Control. It's the one that has the rice protein in it. And I've used the one with the exfoliant, and this one's actually the facial wash, but it can also be used as a mask if you leave it on for, I think, like 3 minutes. It works pretty well. I do find that it does help control, and it does last for quite a while. Not as long as I'd like it to last, so it's not really like an all-day type of thing, but it does take care of the oil a lot longer than most other facial cleansers that are out there right now. Another facial cleanser that I found, and this is actually brand new, and so far I really like it to help kind of tone down that oil. And mind you, everything that you want to use should be oil free. It should really be oil free no matter what skin complexion you have, but especially if you do have oily skin, you do want to find things that are oil free. So the next one would be the Clean&Clear Finishes Mattifying Cleanser, and this is supposed to give you like a matte finish to your face, kind of like if you were to use a oh, a face primer, and you were to get a mattified finish from your face primer. This is it's supposed to do this in a face wash. So I thought that was pretty cool. I have used it a couple times. I really do like it. I do recommend it. It does live up to what its description reads on the bottle. I won't bother reading it to you. It's sold in most drugstores or anywhere Clean&Clear products are sold, so if you're interested, I'm sure you can go ahead and pick up a bottle, or if you're just kind of browsing through the aisles, go ahead and read the description on the back of it. With that being said, they also came out with the Clean&Clear Mattifying Moisturizer. Oil-free, all-day shine control with SPF 15, which I really liked because, well, any day now the sun's supposed to be coming out, and this horrible rain's supposed to be stopping. So eventually we will have sun, but you should be wearing SPF all day, because even though the sun's not shining, you're still getting harmful rays. But that's a whole nother story. That's besides the point. But it does have a mattifying finish. I do like to put this on before I put on my face primer, before I put on my foundation. It does give a mattifying finish. I already said that. And it is supposed to absorb the oil throughout the day, which I do like, and it does work. So and I'm not really one for facial moisturizers, because I feel like they do make my skin more oily, and I hate that. I don't like oil. Oil's, ugh, I hate it. So this one doesn't, and I don't know, this is a really good one. I have not found anything, and the best part about it is it's a drugstore, brand, I guess. So it's inexpensive. I mean, I think it was about $4 or $5. So, compared to, things that are, $30, $40 for mattifying this, mattifying that, oil-free, I thought it was, it's a good deal, and it works. So what could be better? There's a couple different powders that I like to use to tone down the oil on my oily complexion. And I guess these two are kind of like in the same price range, but they both, I don't know, they kind of do different things. The first would be the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and it's a loose powder, and it looks pretty much white. It's not, I don't know, it's, you can kind of see it. It has a little bit of a tint to it. And I like it because, for one, it is a loose powder. It is translucent, so it's not going to give you that powdered look. And, you know, nothing really, it doesn't give a cakey look. I don't really think that any makeup makes you look cakey per se. I mean, you could take the cheapest, like the least pigmented thing and, you know, apply 15,000 shades and it would look cakey. I mean, it's all about how you apply it. So I don't think this looks powdery. It's supposed to give you an airbrushed finish, and I do think that it gives you a really nice overall matte airbrushed complexion, and I think it does help tone down the oil. So I do recommend this for oily skin like myself. This I came across in the past year. I absolutely love it. There's not one day that I do not apply this. If I don't have this on my face, I feel like naked. I cannot go. There are some days that I go and I skip steps when I'm either pressed for time or I'm just lazy and I don't feel like it. But this is not one of them. This is from MAC, and it is the Blot pressed powder. And what it is it comes with this guy right here, which I am not a big fan of these sponges, especially since it doesn't have a lower compartment, such as the Studio Fix has the flap that you could put the sponge underneath it. This does not. So if you are going to use this guy, I do recommend when you put it into its package, you flip it up like that and then close it instead of putting it face down, to flip it up like that, because after you're, you know, blotting it on your face and you do get your oils on here, you don't want that seeping into your makeup, because for one, that's just gross, and for two, you're just transferring oils from different days back onto your face, and that's going to cause dirt buildup, more oil, clogged pores, breakouts, and I'm pretty sure no one's really going for that look. So if you are, like, more power to you, but I definitely suggest to put this side face up. Myself, I don't really care for these that much, so I don't even use them. I'm just showing you for the purposes of this video. I tend to actually use my little kabuki brush, but anywho, as you can see, it is pretty much almost dwindling down to the bottom, and what it is just a really light, barely there, translucent powder. See, barely there, and it, you know, you apply all your face product, all your makeup, you know, whichever way you want, and then you just kind of blot it on. It's almost like makeup blot sheets in powder form. It's just a translucent powder. It grabs the oil throughout the day, and it is definitely noticeable when you don't have it on. By far one of the best makeup products I have found the entire year. I don't even remember when I got this. It's lasted me a while. I don't even remember when I got this. Best makeup product. I will have this for the rest of my life. Highly recommend it. That being said, if you don't want to spend, I don't even remember how much that was, like $30 from MAC, $35, $25, I don't know, something in that range, about $30. If you do not want to spend that amount of money, which by all means you don't have to, there are a whole lot more cheaper solutions, such as they have This is by e.l.f. The translucent mattifying powder, and it's basically the same thing as what you have, well, I have been talking about this entire time, giving you a matte complexion, translucent powder. This one I like to keep in my purse because it's just, if something happens, if I drop my purse, if it gets knocked over and the makeup cracks, then I'm not, you know, wasting my $30 MAC blotting powder. This is more replaceable to me. So what it is basically the same thing. This one comes with the translucent powder and a sponge tip applicator. Again, I'm not one for sponges very much, but for the purposes that this is travel and going to be in my, you know, purse or makeup to-go bag, it's alright. And, you know, sponges aren't that expensive and they are replaceable, so I'm alright with that. As far as cosmetic products go, I have been using the Clean&Clear oil absorbing sheets. These have been around for quite a while. A lot of people don't really care for this brand. To me, I don't know, it makes no difference to me. They're just little absorbent sheets, and I like to use them throughout the day, and you just blot, you know, whatever oil does form on your face, because it will form. There's absolutely no way it's preventable. You do have pores. You are going to produce oil throughout the day, so this does help pick up that oil throughout the day. And I don't know, it's gross to see how much oil comes off, but like, I don't know, something about it's kind of, I don't know, I probably weird, something about it's kind of cool to see how much oil comes off too. I don't know, call me weird, who knows. But I know that, I mean, they carry these at Sephora. They carry, well, not this specific brand, but blotting papers at Sephora, Target. I mean, they do have, I think, like almost a lot of makeup brands carry blotting powders. Sonia Kashuk, I mean, yeah, I do. These are great. These are great to keep in your purse for just, you know, every now and then. Those are my tips and tricks and suggestions for having, I guess, a less oily or complexion. I don't know. They work for me, so hopefully they'll work for you. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!